I'm sitting here today with Dr. Nicholas Sirikos Karapanos, who is the formulator, the creator of one of the most impactful products that the world doesn't know about just yet. And as we begin this journey together, I believe that we single-handedly can revolutionize two industries, the dietary supplement industry and the multi-level marketing industry. I'm here today in this beautiful office of Dr. Nicholas Sirikos Karapanos, a world-renowned cardiothoracic surgeon in the beautiful city of Cleveland, Ohio. And I am so honored to be sitting across this table with you, Dr. Nicholas, and the knowledge that you gave me just 11 short months ago has changed my life forever. To that degree, I would love to ask you a few questions to see if we can begin to educate America on what you have done, the profound nature of what you have done, and open minds, because I know myself, the day I walked out of this beautiful facility, I've not been the same human being. Dr. Nicholas, I had never heard of zeolites about a year ago, and I would like to ask you questions that helped me so that we can begin to help other people. What are some of the wellness advantages for people in taking zeolites, and what does it do for the average person like myself?
Absolutely. We'll be very happy to answer your questions, and we are very excited to have you here at Metron Nutraceuticals in Cleveland, Ohio, this beautiful day today. So, okay, zeolites are crystals. Specifically, the zeolite in clear drops is sodium aluminosilicate. Now, zeolites are crystals that were formed centuries, if not thousands of years ago, when volcano lava went into the seawater. So zeolites are crystals that were formed centuries or thousands of years ago, and they have an amazing ability to attract and retain heavy metals and other toxins. Their ability made them very popular in the ancient world. The Romans used to line the aqueducts with zeolites. This was a literally ancient water purification system back then. In modern times, zeolites are recognized for their ability to attract and retain heavy metals and many other toxins. So many formulations of zeolites have been made. The scope is very simple. You provide the zeolite to humans, and the zeolite will attract and retain heavy metals and other toxins and will get them out of the human body, which may have very good effect on this human body. It's very well known that heavy metals and other toxins interfere with many biochemical processes in our body, and heavy metals and other toxins that can be attracted and removed by zeolites can contribute in many conditions, health conditions. So by taking out these toxins, we assist the human body to detoxify.
So, as you said, Dr. Nicholas, there are other zeolite formulas on the market. What makes clear drops unique?
Okay, thank you for this question. Well, the zeolite was made when volcano lava went into the water. Now, the crystal itself is not water soluble. So you can mix it with water, but you're going to make a suspension. A suspension is a mixture with a solid and water, where the solid can be suspended into the water for a certain period of time, but then it will settle under the force of gravity. In contrast, in a water solution, the added solid to the water stays in solution forever. And that's very important because substances that are or behave as they are in a water suspension cannot be absorbed. And this is important because all the heavy metals and many toxins that get into our body by the food that we eat, the air that we breathe, and the water that we drink are water soluble. That means they are absorbed. And once absorbed, they are distributed in several compartments of our body. So any other zeolite dietary supplement out there is either a powder, and this powder can be in many different formulations, like micronized or nanonized or very small or with larger particles, but a powder. Or there are liquid formulations, but all the liquid formulations are water suspensions. Clear drops is the only water solution of water-soluble zeolite. It is patented in the United States with two, not just one, but two United States patents. It's patented right now in Japan, and we expect to receive soon the patent for this formulation in Canada, in Europe, in Korea, in Hong Kong, in Russia. Clear drops is the only water solution of a water-soluble zeolite. Many times we face this question, well, there is another formulation there that they do have a nanonized or a micronized zeolite, and okay, we are listening, we are laughing a little. A micronized zeolite is the starting material, is the material that we are using to make clear drops. It's not our final product. There's no other water solution of a water-soluble zeolite out there, and actually it cannot be because this is patented for many years ahead.
So, Dr. Nicholas, talk to me about the benefits of water-soluble versus suspension. As an average person, I'm not sure that I fully understand the difference between a water-soluble zeolite solution and a suspension zeolite, like you just talked about.
Absolutely. Well, substances that are behaving as being in a suspension or suspensions cannot be absorbed. So don't get me wrong, there are good zeolite suspensions out there and good zeolite powders, and we can discuss of what is a good powder. Now, all these formulations, you take them by mouth, they're gonna stay in the gut for 1 or 2 days. If there are good suspensions or good powders, they're going to attract and retain heavy metals and other toxins, and they're going to take them out of the human body. But all these formulations act only in the gut. Well, we said before that heavy metals and other toxins don't stay in the gut. They are water soluble and they are absorbed by the human body. None of the zeolite suspensions and of course the zeolite powders cannot be absorbed. So they don't offer a systemic support for the human body to detoxify. In contrast, clear drops, being a water solution of water-soluble zeolite, can be absorbed. And we have conducted the study to show that it has the capability to cross cellular membranes and be absorbed. And for this reason, it is the only zeolite formulation that can offer systemic detoxification.
Wow, systemic detoxification, meaning like total body detoxification, Dr. Nicholas?
Correct. We don't claim crossing the blood-brain barrier so far. There are studies that undergo right now to see if it crosses the blood-brain barrier and to what extent it does it. If yes, so we're not going to say anything about this right now, but let's discuss in the near future about this. What we claim is only what we can prove with studies conducted. So we know that clear drops can cross cellular membranes and can offer systemic detoxification. Most of these toxins hide in three major compartments: the adipose tissue, the fatty tissue, the bones, and the brain. So we know that clear drops can be absorbed. We know that clear drops can help the human body to detoxify from these toxins.